Hey guitar friends, it's Mike. The good folks at Glarry Music contacted me and asked me if I would be interested in reviewing another one of their guitars. So the first one I did was a Strat style, and I'll put the link to that review down below in the description box. And this time they sent me a Tele style guitar. This is the box it came in, and I get a little concerned when I see guitars shipped this way, single boxed, because I've received them this way before and they get damaged. But we'll take a quick look and see what's inside, and hopefully she's in good shape. Okay, so here she is. This is the Glarry GTL, and this is what they refer to as the yellow finish. It also comes in black, blue, sunset, and green. And if you go on the site, it's $89.99 with free shipping. And the guitar ships from a warehouse in the United States, so it's not shipping from China. So you'll have the guitar within 3 to 7 days. That's what Glarry's website tells us. When they shipped it to me, it took 2 days. So again, this is the Glarry GTL, and what they refer to as the yellow finish, as I mentioned before. Let's just take a closer look. It's very nice. And the maple fretboard. Let's take a close look at that. So looking pretty good. We can see that we have a little bit of a rough spot around the fret marker here and right here. No big deal. Plastic nut, and there's the headstock. It's a nice looking headstock. And both the headstock and the back of the neck are finished in satin. Okay, so we'll go back one more time. Let's take a look. I like the wood grain popping out. It's very nice. So the fit and trim is very good. We'll take a look down here. We'll take a look at the pocket. It's nice and tight. So very, very nice. Now I'll flip her over and we'll take a look and see what the back of the guitar looks like. And then what I'll do is I'll check the setup, the intonation and all that good stuff to see how the guitar ships and whether it is playable right out of the box. Okay, so here she is. You can see here we have a slight ding right there. Now I have no idea if that's from the factory or from shipment. But if you receive a guitar with a ding, I'm sure that when you contact them, they will take it back and replace it. And there's the back of the neck. It looks very, very nice. Again, it is a satin finish. And the inline tuners. Overall, the fit and trim is very, very good. At this price point, it's actually amazing. Okay, well, let me check her out now and take a look at the intonation, the tuning, and all that, and let me assess how playable she is right out of the box. Okay, so I tuned her up, and the first thing you're going to want to do is, as you would with most guitars that you buy, is put new strings on her. The action at the 12th fret is a little over 3/30 seconds, which is a little high for some folks. Others will like the action just the way it is. And I'm sure that the factory sets it at that height in order to ensure best playability out of the box. So if you want lower action, then you'll have to adjust the saddles, okay? The intonation at the 2nd fret is important, and I check that because it tells you whether the nut is cut properly. To check the intonation at the 2nd fret, what you do is, we'll use the A string as our example here, is you press down, and this would be a B note. Take a look at your tuner and make sure that the tuner is showing it's at the 12 o'clock position, which means that the intonation here is spot on. In other words, your tuner is not going right, which would mean sharp, or if it goes to the left, it means that it's flat. Most of the time what happens is it's going to go sharp on you. If that's the case, then what you want to do is you want to lower the string by slotting the slots on the nut just a little bit deeper. Okay, and if you're not sure how to do that, then you should take it to a guitar repair shop. All right. The intonation, however, at the 12th fret was way off. So when I held down the string and played the notes at the 12th fret, the tuner went sharp, went to the right, and considerably so. So to fix the note from being sharp like this at the 12th fret, you have to move the saddles back. What that does is it flattens the note. So as you move the saddles back, your tuner will do this. And once it's at the 12 o'clock position, then your intonation is set at the 12th fret. Okay? I hope that made sense. So the net of it is that the guitar is somewhat playable out of the box. And what I mean by that is if you're going to strum chords down here, the lower part of the neck, you're not going to have any problem. But if you're going to play notes and play lead guitar from the 12th fret up, it's going to be sharp. So a setup is going to be required. Okay, so there's pros and cons. The other thing I noticed was when I tuned the guitar up, the tuners weren't as fluid as you might like, and again, at the price point, it's to be expected, but they were a little stiff, and two of the tuners had a bit of play in them. I don't know what the effect will be when playing the guitar. I guess I'll check that when I plug her in upstairs and we take a listen. Okay, so that's what we have so far, and now let's see what she sounds like going through an amp. Before testing the guitar, I needed to adjust the intonation, which I did, and the tuning is spot on across the neck. I am using my desktop mic, which is a CAD U37, and capturing the recording with Audacity. I think it's better to test a guitar this way, the way most people will hear it at home, versus plugging it into expensive amps and recorders to capture the sound. This way, what you hear is what you get. The first set of sound checks will be open chords with the neck pickup engaged, then the middle pickup, and then the bridge. This will be the order through the demo. After the open chords, I will play a brief lead riff in clean mode, and then a riff going through my Fender G-Deck 15-watt amp with the distortion set to British mode number 3 and a touch of mono delay. Let's get started. So after checking out the Glarry GTL, I will give it 4 out of 5 stars. I took 1 star away for the intonation issue, since many young players who might not know how to do setups would end up spending some money to take the guitar down to a shop to have the intonation adjusted. I will certainly contact the good folks at Glarry to let them know about the intonation, so they can make sure it's part of the quality control before shipping. But overall, at $89.95 and free shipping, the GTL is a fantastic deal.